I want to acknowledge the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Lenape, and the Attawandaron peoples whose traditional lands we are on today. Welcome to Western University and thanks for taking the time to join us today. I'm Dan Tropsol, member of the Department of Geography and Environment and the Associate Dean for undergraduate students and programs at Western University. I'm also your host today. Interim Dean Joan Finnegan is the current head of the Faculty of Social Science, and as the Associate Dean of undergraduate students and programs, those are my responsibilities, and I work with the department representatives to organize and plan for their programs. And so if you choose to start your undergrad studies at Western, you'll be part of Western's long tradition of excellence. I'm going to walk to the Faculty of Social Science building, and while I do so, it'll provide you with an opportunity to learn more about the Faculty of Social Science and its graduates. So, see you at the doors in a few minutes. So who are social scientists and what do they do? They have played senior roles in the Bank of Canada, including overseeing strategic planning and coordinating all the bank's operations, and had to develop innovative approaches so that all Canadians, its citizens, businesses, and governments could navigate the issues related to rising household debt and the bank's monetary policy responses to the COVID pandemic. As CBC News Network's host of Power and Politics, they have informed Canadians and the world as the lead reporter on Canada's political events. They have held senior positions with the Federal Civil Service, including Director General and Deputy Chief Negotiator, Climate Change International for Environment Canada. They have worked as Assistant Deputy Minister in Global Affairs and was recently advising the federal government on how to best respond to the imposition by the Americans of tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum. They started their own company that uses geographic information systems and field surveys to identify mineral sites in remote areas throughout Canada. They lead global consulting firms, helping businesses, organizations, and leaders achieve their highest potential. They have open businesses integrating technology into meditation and other wellness applications. They are an award-winning Toronto-based journalist, author, and editor whose work has been featured in The Huffington Post, Vice, Chatelaine, Maclean's, Flair, CBC, Hazlitt, The Walrus, The Fader, Complex, and many more. Who are these people who are influencing decisions and policy made by governments, businesses, and nonprofits? Being entrepreneurs and contributing to the everyday lives of people in Canada and around the world? They are social scientists who have graduated from Western. Here I am at the front doors of the Faculty of Social Science, and before we go in, I'd really like to cover two topics here. The first is why social science is so important. And really the answer to that question revolves around that the challenges facing society often revolve around four pillars of society: the built environment, the economy, our governance system, and the human condition. The second major thing I want to talk to you about while we're here at the front doors is why would you want to study social science at Western? Well, social science is one of the best faculties of social science in the world. There's a world ranking that combines teaching and research as well as the success of our students, and they've ranked Western's Faculty of Social Science at number 122 in the world this past year. We attract great students. We have among the highest entrance averages among Canadian universities. So now we're not only having some of the best Canadian students come, but increasingly we have international students coming in increasing numbers. And in a global world, it is appropriate that we have a good mix of national and international students on campus. The Faculty of Social Science covers a full range of social science departments, as I'll explain a little later. We have outstanding teachers. In our teaching, our goal is that we want students to be independent thinkers rather than being mere images of ourselves. And Western has been able to attract top researchers, and having top-notch researchers in the classroom pays off for students. I'm going to go to the Big Data Lab now, and I'm going to provide you with a bit more information about the departments and the programs that comprise the faculty, and we'll hear from some students about why Western is such a great place to be. So I'll provide you with an overview of the departments in the Faculty of Social Science, and remember that this is where the various programs that you'll enroll in as a student are offered. And so I encourage you to go to the sessions that are later in the day that are offered by the departments that you're interested in pursuing. So anthropology offers views of human behavior, biology, and society, both past and present, in a cross-cultural perspective, combining scientific and human interests. It involves the study of humans located around the globe over a span of 4 to 5 million years, using perspectives from the social sciences, natural sciences, and humanities, which makes it one of the broadest ranging of all academic disciplines. In the Dan Department of Management and Organizational Studies, it provides students with a 4-year degree combining management and social science courses using an evidence-based management approach and drawing on the social science methodologies. Evidence-based management stresses the study of managerial decision and organizational practices informed by the combination of the best available management research, facts specific to the situation, practitioner experience and judgment, and ethics and values. They have 6 programs: accounting, commercial aviation management, consumer behavior, finance for organizational and management studies, human resource management, and management and legal studies. The economics department offers a wide range of undergraduate programs that are designed for motivated students who wish to excel. Graduates of these programs go on to pursue careers in many fields, including business, finance, economics, government and public policy, international affairs, and law. Students who complete the honors programs are well prepared for postgraduate studies. The Department of Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies, their home faculty is Arts and Humanities, and they are shared between that faculty and Social Science. So they really are an interdisciplinary and dynamic field, and they study women, gender, and sexuality in terms of cultural norms and their implications for people's lives and for social justice. The Department of Geography and Environment offers a wide variety of programs at both the BA and BSc levels. Geography and Environment at Western revolves around 4 sub-areas: physical geography, geographic information science, urban studies, and environment, development, and health. They are also sponsors of the highly interdisciplinary Urban Development Program, which combines geography and then courses from political science, economics, the Ivey School of Business, and management and organizational studies. The Department of History focuses on what we can learn from past events and peoples. It has 6 program areas: history, Jewish studies, Middle East studies, and public history, and 2 interdisciplinary programs, American Studies and International Relations. Indigenous Studies is an interdisciplinary program examining topics relevant to Indigenous peoples' realities. The program allows students to either specifically focus on Indigenous issues or to combine their program with other undergraduate programs. In other words, students can mix and match modules from Indigenous Studies with other modules and programs in order to best achieve their academic goals and interests, and also provide students the opportunity to achieve a broader knowledge base. Political science Almost every aspect of our lives requires some sort of political activity. Policies and principles which governments endorse and follow determine how our society deals with issues such as education, welfare, housing, healthcare, and crime. Whether countries are at war or at peace depends on what governments do and who supports them. And they are a major participant in the interdisciplinary program of philosophy, political science, and economics. The Department of Psychology at Western has over 50 faculty members doing research and teaching in areas such as behavioral and cognitive neuroscience, clinical, cognition, developmental, industrial and organizational studies, personality and measurement, and social psychology. Undergraduate students often work with faculty, graduate, and postgraduate students on cutting-edge questions about human and animal behavior. Sociology is the study of how society influences what we do and how we think. Sociologists study social behavior and relationships in an attempt to understand and explain differences, for example, between men and women, the young and old, rich and poor, people of different nationalities or ethnicities. Comparing and analyzing the different ways that people live and work together is an important aspect of sociology, and the Department of Sociology is home to the very popular program in criminology. So those are the departments that form the Faculty of Social Science at Western, and they are the reason why the Faculty of Social Science is so strong.
Hi everyone, my name is Maeve McDonald and I am so excited that you are considering Western. So the reason why I chose Western was because of its diversity of programs. Going into first year, I wasn't 100% sure of what I wanted to do, and being able to branch out and explore my passions was something that I really valued.
I would say that my favorite thing about social science is the fact that it's a it's a big faculty with a really small faculty type feel. Whenever I'm walking around in the social science center and I see the deans and they say hello to me, or I see my first year professors and they say hello to me, I'm always taken back a little bit because there's 6,000 of us in the faculty, and in my first year courses sometimes there are about 600 students, but the professors still find ways to make you feel special and recognized and like an individual and not a number.
One thing I really want to mention is the quality of the professors in the political science department or in social science in general. My first year political science professor, his name was Nig Narain, an absolute amazing person, such a helpful teacher. If you went up to him, you could have a discussion with him about not even course content, about anything. You could talk to him about course content, willing to talk, willing to help, literally. And so far, every social science professor that I've had has basically been like that.
Okay, so we're in the big data lab within the social science building, and social science students use facilities like this, computers, in a number of ways. At the end of the day, really, rooms like this are there for two purposes. The first is to develop critical thinking skills, and the second is to support problem solving or research skills. Our students, when they graduate, will not only be able to read articles and know whether or not those are worthy of being supported or not, but they'll also be able to do their own research. And in doing research, you're essentially solving a problem. And that is the crux of most well-paying jobs. And so this then ties the essential and long-standing link between the classroom and the employment. So once we've got the data all collected and analyzed, well, now it's time to communicate it. And this gets into the soft skills. And so through discussion and seminars, through presentations, through discussion groups, through writing of papers, these soft skills that are so important for so many jobs. Being able to write clearly, concisely, being able to present your ideas and thoughts well, being able to have a healthy exchange of ideas. Hard skills, soft skills, this is where the merging happens here in the Faculty of Social Science. Some of your work will involve team presentations and team projects, and again, that's so important in today's workspace. And not only do you have a single project that might be occurring in a lab like this, but you may have 2, 3, or 4 other courses going on in the same term. And so you've got to balance your time, not only in terms of the time that you devote to the activities within your studies, but also making sure that you've got time outside of the studies for sports and hobbies and going home and all those other things that you want to do. And so hard skills, soft skills, that's really what we wanted to develop here at Western. I'm going to go to a student lounge now, and while I'm doing that, we'll hear some from some of the students about their great learning experience here in social science.
I chose linguistics because I've always loved languages and science. Linguistics is the science of language and related to anthropology, so I also get to explore a lot within linguistic anthropology and learn about both sides of linguistics, through scientific theory and through sociocultural analysis. The most interesting assignment I've completed in social science is actually the most recent. In Field Techniques in Linguistics with Dr. Tanya Granadillo, we're actually doing our own fieldwork with a speaker of Farsi, and each week a group gets to conduct a session with the speaker and analyze it after. It's quite a bit of work, but this course is an amazing learning opportunity, and I love it so far.
So last year, I took a course called Global Climate Change Politics with the amazing Professor Dimitrov. And as part of the course, we did a simulation where we each student represented a country, and we were delegates for this country at a climate change conference, and we were able to kind of simulate what those negotiations actually look like. And I think that was really, really interesting because it let me to tangibly apply my learnings instead of just learning about them from textbooks or documentaries and so forth.
And so my favorite course that I have ever taken by far is Gender Studies 2274, Intro to Trans Studies with Sadie Hochman. Honestly, the most amazing course I have ever taken at Western. Honestly, the most amazing course I've ever taken at all. It is such an inclusive environment that I learned so much in. It's such an eye-opening class to learn other people's experiences and how much they differ from mine as a white cis woman. It was honestly just such an amazing learning opportunity, and I would suggest it to absolutely anyone and everyone.
I'm currently in the Indigenous Studies Resource Center, which is an informal place where students can talk among themselves, with their teaching assistants, with faculty members about the course material or current events. There are a number of these in the building, other examples being the Economics Drop-In Center, the alcove areas on the second floor, the first floor reading room. And again, it's mixing the hard skills that one learns in the classroom and the computer rooms, the seminar rooms, and developing the soft skills. And so we promote this type of flexibility of learning styles and learning environments here at Western. As well, our program structure is flexible. And I'm going to have Ms. Trish Regier, who is the manager of our academic counseling office, explain to you all the flexibility that is involved and associated with the Western degrees.
Hi, I'm Trish Regier, and I'm the Manager of Undergraduate Student Services for the Faculty of Social Science. I'm happy you joined us today. Our team of academic counselors and departmental advisors are here to provide academic support to you upon admission to social science. The transition into first year is a big deal. You'll be faced with lots of excitement and lots of challenges. We are here to support you through these challenges, present you with opportunities for growth, and provide you with advice and guidance on all things academic. As Wayfinders, we feel it's important to get to know you as a student. Please come and see us if you have questions about how to plan your program, courses, and degree. We can provide advice on any concerns surrounding workload. We can also help if you are facing adversity that affects your academics. We look forward to hearing about your academic goals and are experts in sharing the pathways to help get you there. We also want to get to know you outside the office. We recognize that academics are important, but so are community and well-being. Our aim is to foster a sense of belonging once you arrive, and we do this in many different ways. At the faculty level, we've hosted a number of self-care events that include pizza lunches with our student panel, mindfulness training, and therapy dogs. Our departmental advisors, a couple of whom have been recognized with the Western Award of Excellence, are committed to working with department program-based student clubs and assist in organizing leadership and career events that encourage growth and expand knowledge on learning and employment opportunities relevant to your field of study. We are also very involved with various networks across campus to stay knowledgeable about the resources available to you. We work closely with our Social Science Student Council representatives on outreach and actively participate on communication and career committees to stay on top of what opportunities are available to enhance your academic experience at Western, so you can make the most of your time spent with us. We are excited to welcome you to social science and are dedicated to supporting you in any way we can along your academic journey with us. Students admitted to first-year social science are encouraged to enroll in courses that fit their interests and work towards their academic goals. Because first year is a general year, it's very flexible. Our students are free to explore a variety of academic disciplines all at once. We find this approach to building a degree helpful to students who may be unsure of what direction to take academically, while allowing those with a clear path the opportunity to delve into new learning experiences. Your first year begins with 5 full course equivalents, which act as building blocks to your degree. Students are encouraged to choose courses required for their intended program along with courses that fulfill other interests. The idea is to keep as many doors open for degree options as possible. To meet our breadth requirements in first year, students must choose at least 1 full course equivalent from either the Faculty of Arts and Humanities or the Faculty of Science. There are a number of ways to build your degree after first year. Choosing a 4-year degree requires the completion of 20 full course equivalents. An honors specialization requires the completion of at least 9 full course equivalents as outlined by your program of choice, with an average of at least 70% in principal courses after first year. The honors specialization represents the heaviest concentration of courses required by any of our modules and provides access to the highest level of courses available to students in an undergraduate program. Often students interested in graduate studies will opt for an honors specialization. Students with an equal interest in 2 separate disciplines may choose to build their degree as a double major. Students with a 70% average or above may declare a double major with an honors designation attached. The double major will normally require 6 full course equivalents in each discipline represented, with some room left to include option courses. The most popular module we offer is the major. The major requires completion of 6 full course equivalents within a discipline with ample room for options. This is a popular choice for students who appreciate the flexibility to explore a variety of disciplines within their degree, who wish to incorporate a minor, or for those who need to make room to take prerequisites for postgraduate studies in areas like education. Building a degree from first year and beyond provides the opportunity to explore a variety of new and interesting disciplines while meeting the needs of a given program for a flexible academic experience. Students have a unique opportunity to complete a combined degree through social science and Ivy Business School. The combined degree is a 5-year program leading to an honors business administration through Ivy and an honors specialization through one of our departments in social science. In years 1 and 2, students are registered in social science and follow the normal curriculum for their honors specialization module. Students include Ivy's 2nd year course, Business 2257, in their Year 2 selections. In Year 3, students are registered in the Honors Business Administration program. Students are registered in the combined program in years 4 and 5. Departments in social science that offer the combined degree include economics, geography, political science, and psychology. Students must be eligible for admission to Ivy to qualify for this unique opportunity to experience the best of both worlds.
So Western is known for a great student experience, not only in the classroom, but through its clubs and organizations. And so we're going to hear from some students about what they really like about the student experience at Western.
The anthropology and linguistic department's advisors and counselors are so open, understanding, and really care for their students. As a smaller department, many students find they can easily form bonds with professors throughout their years here. Just this year, the anthro department has been especially proactive regarding COVID. With having most profs take a course on online teaching in the summer, sending out online learning, feedback questionnaires, and even hosting Q&A and feedback sessions on Zoom with students. Everything is done with the students' voices it needs in mind. My favorite thing about social science here at Western is the community. Even though the social science faculty is the largest and most varied, that's one of the best parts because there's so many supports like SSC, Anthro Society, and other department clubs, and so many options and people to meet from other disciplines. I also love the opportunities. There's always so many things to do outside of classes, whether it's your own research with professors, clubs, student organizations, events. There's an endless amount of opportunities to get involved.
There are so many reasons why I love social science in particular, one of them being the sense of community. You know, social science is the biggest faculty here at Western, and it is home to some of the most diverse programs, but that never stops you from feeling like you belong within social science. Another reason being is the professors. They are extremely passionate about what they do, and they genuinely want you to succeed. I know, personally speaking, coming into Western in my first year, I was really worried that I was just going to be another number, but you know, throughout my 4 years here, time and time again, I have been proven wrong and just blown away by the dedication of the faculty members.
So I know that students at Western and their family and friends are often wondering, well, what the job prospects are and what's the career training that is provided through Western. And we've done at least two key things in that regard. The first is to develop community engaged learning courses where students will spend part of a course and get academic credit, learn material, and as well as build on material that they've learned before in previous courses and apply it in a real world situation.
I've actually got to experience community engaged learning, which I think is such an integral part to my educational experience here at Western. A little bit about community engaged learning is it's an opportunity to learn outside of the classroom by getting involved with local London organizations. I think that this really enhanced my classroom experience because I actually got to apply what I was learning in a real life setting.
The second major initiative that Western as a university has engaged in is the internships. And we're going to hear from Ms. Diana Milanovic, who is the head of the internship program within the Faculty of Social Science.
Good afternoon. My name is Diana Milanovic, and I am the Experiential Learning Coordinator for the Faculty of Social Science at Western. My role is dedicated to supporting social science students in pursuing learning outside of the classroom. Undergraduate students across all disciplines at Western have the opportunity to participate in some form of experiential learning where they can contribute to talent needs in the local community and gain hands-on experience in the workplace. As a Western social science student, one of the core experiential learning opportunities available to you is internship. When completing an internship, you'll apply your knowledge in new ways, strengthen your soft skills, and collaborate meaningfully with professionals outside of your social circle, which can lend to diverse perspectives and unique expertise. An internship is your opportunity to gain paid career-related work experience before graduation. You'll have access to career support services to assist you in the job search process while on internship and afterward. We're in your corner as you navigate the workplace for potentially the first time, and we want you to succeed. Internship is a way to apply your classroom learning and help create practical solutions to problems in the workplace These might be social problems that you're passionate about, such as climate change or equity issues, and it'll be interesting to help see how that plays out in the workplace as you continue your social science degree. An internship will help you discover a lot about yourself, including your strengths, and help gain a better understanding of your professional interests and values. You will start to design your career trajectory through an internship, and you'll have the opportunity to reflect on the experience along the way. So, for example, do you enjoy working in a large corporation, or perhaps you like the intimate environment of a small business? Are you comfortable in a research-based role, or perhaps you thrive in more of a client-facing communication position? Many students come out of an internship with new insights about themselves, and this helps them decide on their next steps. You'll also have the opportunity to broaden your professional network. The contacts that you build will continue to support you through performance references, ongoing mentorship, and perhaps even an entry-level job offer or referral post-graduation. So what we offer at Western's Faculty of Social Science is a 10-week to 4-month paid work term that's available to you in your second, third, or fourth year of study. Typically, students pursue internship in the summer term, and they participate more than once. Students must maintain an average of 70% to be in a full-time internship position, as well as be enrolled in the Faculty of Social Science. International students are eligible to apply. The social science internship is an academic credit, which will be counted towards your degree requirements. It includes reflective activities and a final report that is graded on a pass-fail basis. And these reflective activities are there to assist you with skills articulation and guide you on how to leverage your experience in designing your career. We have dedicated staff, including myself, to guide you through the process, as well as an employer relations developer who deals with our community partners. We have built-in career workshops that will help prepare you for success, and these are just a few examples of what we offer. And lastly, you'll have access to the internship portal in Western Connect, where hundreds of postings are provided by employers that are seeking social science student talent. So our social science students are in demand. In the 2019-20 academic year, we received over 600 postings from employers seeking talent for an internship. I've included a few example positions that our students have held in the past few years, as well as a few sample companies that we work with on a regular basis. We see students primarily hired for positions in the Greater Toronto Area or London area, but some of our students have worked outside of Ontario as well. This past summer, all of our interns worked from home and were successful in adjusting to the remote work setting. The option to work remotely in some ways has broadened student opportunities with particular companies that previously may have been out of reach due to location. In addition to applying to positions in the portal, we also encourage students to take initiative and find an internship outside of the portal if they have a particular location or company in mind. We have students who may be living outside of Ontario and want to return home for the summer. So this is the perfect opportunity for us to work with that student and help them find something in their area. So I hope this information has been a helpful introduction to what internship can add to your undergraduate experience in Western's Faculty of Social Science. If you have any questions about our program, please feel free to reach out to me at the email provided. And thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of Fall Preview Day.
Thanks for spending your time with us today. I hope you enjoy the rest of the program, where the departments will be highlighting the programs that they offer. And again, this was crucial to your learning here at Western. You're also going to hear from some of the students here about their experiences. If you've got any questions following today's virtual tour, don't hesitate to contact us either via email or on the web at the addresses on the next slide. Thanks very much.